The heck do you mean float blade? What do you mean lockers? I'm going to show you in this video. Hey, welcome back YouTube and BX fans. Today I want to go over a few hidden features. I did talk about the float blade. I didn't have the opportunity to actually get on the machine and show you. I'm going to try to do this video without it running. Once you see the feature of it, you will probably understand exactly what it does. Those that don't know where it is, if you're like me, the dealer realized that I do run heavy equipment and was just like, do I need to show you anything? I says, no, of course not. This is my first tractor. It's probably your first tractor as well. I chose this tractor because I have between 3 and 10 acres of property. It was more than big enough for what I wanted to do. I absolutely had to have the backhoe. It was during the COVID, so nobody was working, and I needed to dig a water line. So I did. I did 147 feet of water line with this backhoe. It took me approximately, I think, 4 or 5 actual working days. But I did get the job done. Anyway, I'm going to pull that camera up close and show you where the float blade is and kind of explain exactly what it does. Now, when you're sitting on the tractor, you realize that pulling it back, it will lift the bucket. I gotta probably do this down here. It will actually lift the bucket. By pulling back, you lift the bucket. Pulling in towards you will curl the bucket up. If you go this way is to dump the bucket, it will tip it down. This will lower your loader itself. But one thing, and people are mostly gentle, and I can appreciate that, it doesn't really want to go any further than here. That is in float mode. This bucket will now go with the ground level. It won't support anything. Don't try it. This is where I find, me personally, and don't take my word for it because I'm no expert, this is where I back drag. Even if I have my bucket tipped like this, I try to take everything off it so I don't bend those hydraulics. I don't go into anything too rough. I want to preserve all of my hydraulics. I've already got leaks. That was a recall, I believe. So by doing this, it helps not to take a beating on those hydraulics. As you can see, this is forward, that is float. If you have a heavy load and you have your bucket up off the ground, don't do that. Mine will go down slow and then just kind of do nothing. Some of them won't. We also have controls on our bigger D8s. If you push it forward, it will go down slow and stop when it hits the ground. Other ones drop. I highly recommend not doing that. Another feature of the BX that I'd like to bring up that a lot of people don't realize that they have is this foot control here. This one obviously won't go all the way down because it's not running. I do have trouble engaging it. This will lock your rear differentials, allowing both rear tires to spin. And what I mean by that is if you're digging into a sand pile or trying to pick something up, you don't have the traction. You'll notice that one wheel is actually spinning dirt, the other one's not moving. Let up off the acceleration, step down on this to get it all the way down. I urge you not to step on that pedal while you are moving because there's a small pin that actually throws in the differentials and you can break that pin and you have to dig into the entire differential to fix it. It's very expensive. What I generally do is if it doesn't go all the way down like it isn't here, is I will just tap my trundle forward or reverse and try again, tap it, try again, and eventually you will line that pin up. That's another hidden feature that I was unaware of. For a long time I didn't realize that most of these tractors had lockers, and I was running a 744 loader and a guy said, I noticed that you were spinning, did you have your lockers in? I says, I didn't even know that they had lockers. On the 744, it's a left foot pedal on the Kubota BX, it's a left heel pedal. That should help you gain a little bit of traction. Steep inclines, again, be very careful, these things do tip over. Also, digging into a pile, you can push more material with your lockers in. So that pretty much covers some of the hidden features that you may or may not have known about. As I said, this is my first tractor. I'm sure it's probably a lot of you guys' first tractor. After a lot of research, I generally went with the BX. The biggest reason was they all work great if you got a John Deere or whatever you drive. That's perfectly fine. I went with the Kubota because of the 0% financing. You can't beat it. It's trial and error, and let's try to get over that hump together. If you know of something that is a hidden feature, comment down below. I'd like to check it out. Again, thanks for watching.